So today I thought I would show you another recently acquired toy artifact, a Big Jim action figure. Big Jim ran from 1972 to 1986, which was a lot later than I thought it ran. I thought it was just a toy line from the 70s, because that's when I had it. Produced by Mattel. Some people say this was sort of like the boy version of a Barbie doll because it came from Mattel, and they were trying to create a market for that type of figure the way they had for Barbie dolls. But this is an action figure, it's not a doll. The Big Jim figures remind me of my grandparents because they were the ones who were buying it for us grandkids. In later runs of the figure, they started to make more fantasy related figures. Wizard Overlord, Professor Orb, for example. It's made in 1984, made in Italy, which is kind of surprising. My grandparents, of course, were of that generation who lived through World War II, and my grandfather spent most of his life in the Army, and so he did not want his grandkids playing with any kind of war-related or military toys. So we got Big Jim instead of G.I. Joe. I think another reason why they compare this to Barbie is because they came with so many different outfits, and they made so many different separate outfits for the Big Jim figure. Also came with a lot of cool accessories. I remember we had the Big Jim camper, and it had a lot of pots and pans and fishing equipment. The Big Jim figures have one basic action feature, which is like a karate chop motion or a chopping motion. Push a button in the back and he chops. It's kind of anticlimactic compared to, say, the Aurora Karate Man action figures. By way of comparison, here's a Karate Man karate chop. But I don't know if that's a good comparison because the Big Jim was more of an action figure, whereas the Aurora Karate Man figures were more of a game or even kind of like a puppet, because they were just so mechanical and dissected into action features. Did you have any Big Jim action figures as a kid? If so, what are your memories of it? Who bought it for you, and where did they buy it? Thanks for watching, and please leave a comment.